Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. The Yanks will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. Stepping in.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, left fielder, Andres.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than, D-Row, win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Working on striking out the side in the first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate, got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not into the box. Chris.
The Yankees.
Marco Fernandez is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Brett Barrett is also into the ball game. He'll assume duties in left field. Carlo Morales is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Brandon Mount is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Glenn Spark. Will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Jesse Hahn is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Giancarlo Stanton now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Batting 4th, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Freddie Freeman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Line drive to left. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Stepping in now, Brandon Maurer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Cordova stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is his first year at the big league level. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gustavo Cordova is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box now, Brian Flynn as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Carlos Correa now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bryant is on his way home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, Aaron Judge. Hit in the air to left. Almonte has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. One thing I want you to focus on, throw away last game. When you commit 5+ errors as a team, that is ridiculous. That is not the norm. You wash that off and move on. This team is much better than that, much more prepared on the defense.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there. Throw into second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 8, shortstop, Ramon Torres.
Into the box now, Ramon Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Torres is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Stanton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable. Here's Chris Bryant now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo
Hit hard to short. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Cordova
On the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting.
In now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Sparkman looks up. Gone. back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw, making it an even 250 for his career as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Uh-oh, he missed it. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Carlos Stanton.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And it's in time at first. And standing in now, Miguel Almonte. Will roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman, Zach Britton.
In now, Zach Britton. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Carmen Valencia. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman.
Second baseman.
He swings and he grounds it to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Into the box, Bradley Zimmer drives it the other way to deep right. Cordova racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Travis Shaw. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Shaw takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Ryan.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that three-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Aaron Judge. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Standing in now, Brandon Maurer.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Maurer goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. In now, Brian Flynn.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, and as you can see, stepping in now, Freddie Freeman.
Second baseman, Freddie
Into right field, that's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. Bradley Zimmer with a two-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's Chris Bryant now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you could witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hit for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As he puts it on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up onto first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw, as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and it's dropped.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
In now, Jacob Stallings. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. The second for one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now then, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. And in case you missed it, he has already hit for the cycle. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Line drive to center field. Sparkman is there to make the catch, and into the box, Glenn Sparkman, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Ramon Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a line drive over the drawn-in infield. It's a base hit. is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jesse Hahn.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Into the box now, Miguel Almonte, as he rips it on the ground to second. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Nero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you.
Your attention,
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival on the mound will signal the end for Doug Fister. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Started that swing a bit too early. Hahn at second, Almonte at first, 2 out in the inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize.
leading off for
Into the box, Mark Trumbo.
Designated hitter, Mark.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Sliders in for a strike.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
And now, Freddie Freeman. Line towards center field. Sparkman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And that will bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He swings and grounds it to short. Torres right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in now, Brandon Maurer. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Maurer is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Gustavo Cordova, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gustavo Cordova is the second out in the 7th inning. Into the box, Brian Flynn. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 0-2 home. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Here's Carlos Correa now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Tapper up the line. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he hits one on a line to left field. Almonte has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he is in there.
Now batting, first baseman, Rick Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. High in the air out to center field. Sparkman moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Giancarlo Stanton now. High in the air out to center field. Sparkman waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. In now, Glenn Sparkman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jesse.
Into the box now, Jesse Hahn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a swing, oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. KC down in order. And as you can see, they are way behind.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's big Aaron Judge. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. This is line to left. Almonte is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
So he goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Zach Britton.
In now, Zach Britton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Carmen Valencia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
Tons of runs in this one. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Doug Fister notches his 3rd win of the year. Jake Junis takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.